Hi everyone, let's go and get started. Welcome to our webinar this week. So we are going to be working on building out our first campaign. So this is for new users to Atomize that have, an idea of the platform and views and some of the functionality, but now they just need to get started, get their campaign set up. So I'm going to move over to here. Okay. So when you first log into Atomize, you're going to have, this is your campaign page. So this is where you create new campaigns, and you create a new campaign with the plus button here. And campaigns, again, are your highest level of organization within Atomized. As you can see in my account, I have 4 campaigns, and you can see by these campaign cards already created. And so what I'd like to do now is let's just get started creating a new campaign. So you're going to click this arrow, plus sign. We're going to enter our new campaign. Again, whatever level. This can be a campaign that you share with some users on the account, multiple users, or just yourself, depending on how you want to set it up. Change the color. Blank campaign. Another way, if you don't want to add, if you have a spreadsheet, for example, that you want to pull from, this is the import campaign file function. So help.atomize.com will have a special spreadsheet that you can fill out that will pre-populate your content within a campaign. When you import that file, like I said, and you go into the account, it's going to be populated for you. So tracks, which are the second level of organization under your campaign, and flights will also be populated. Don't think that's the only way that we can automate it. We integrate with over 800, I think, different platforms. So, sorry guys, while I cough. So, it can be a manual process or it can be automated. So just, if you see an integration that you might need, let us know and we'll help you get that set up. So let's create this new campaign. And we can see the individual views here. So we have 5 views and then an asset library as well. So when I'm setting up a new campaign, I typically use timeline view. It's our most popular view. So what we have here is our canvas, the dates and the date selector and the date range here. And this is going to be where our tracks live. And our flights will live within the canvas here. So let's go ahead and get started creating tracks. So let's go ahead and do a social grouping, for example. So you can create a new track by selecting the Create New Track button or the plus sign here. And let's say we're going to go ahead and group these. So we're going to go to the track menu, pop out here, group, social. We're going to add this new grouping. You can customize the color. Go ahead and use blue. Select it and then save. And let's go ahead and add these as well. Okay, so let's say our social channels. You're just gonna rename the tracks, and to do that, you just select on the select on the text. And rename them as such. So let's just create some additional tracks that we can go in. You don't always have to group them. It just depends on how you want to visualize it. So broadcast, email, campaign. Print. And you know, you can put your website updates here, or you can have an entire campaign dedicated to websites and have, you know, each page, or, you know, translations by region, however you see fit, essentially to organize your content. There's no two like use cases in Atomize, really. So we've created our tracks, and this is just a very, you know, small setup so far, just to give you an idea of, you know, a larger setup. I've already set up in the Atomic Coffee fictitious company that we have. You can see there's your social grouping. These are all the integrations that we've set up. Print to group by traditional, digital, etc. Don't be limited to this though. Okay, so now that we've kind of added our tracks here, we're going to go ahead and start creating flights. So you can create the flight by selecting the plus button, or if you know what date and track you want to use, let's go ahead and select this. So you can change the flight colors, set the dates that it's going to air, assign it, set the status, upload files or assets, name the flight. So the flight name will be an asset is going to be the content that appears within the canvas after we save this. So you can add additional content. You can select multiple tracks or just one, and we can create our flight. Sometimes if you have a lot of assets and a slower internet connection like I do today, it takes a little longer. So you can start adding flights. And then what we want to do next, let's say we've finished building out our campaign, then we can go in, there we go. Then we can go in and invite new users. So there's multiple ways to invite new users. Invite new user to a specific campaign with a role, enter their email address, it's going to send them an invitation. You can also invite new users by selecting the gear icon on your individual campaign in the campaign page. You can select someone already within your system. These are people within your Atomized account that already have access, or you can invite someone new altogether. If you're an admin, you can certainly manage invitations in the admin area and invite from there. So if you are an admin, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how to do custom fields and statuses. So this is your account settings. So again, you have to be an admin of the account. You can change your account thumbnail, time and date format. You can turn off and on tracks, phases, important dates. You can set the auto hype for tracks, so it automatically shows every flight within a single day instead of you having to expand it. And you can restrict viewers from downloading assets. So again, a viewer is a read-only permission. If you don't want them downloading assets or assets haven't been approved, you can select this as well. So this is our custom fields area, and the custom fields are housed within each flight after it's been created. So once you go back into a flight to edit it, this is where the custom fields will be, you'll be able to see them and add to it. So you can change them, customize them, add more, and you can make them required as well. Here is where our statuses live. Again, these are customizable. You can add more. just change the text and update. Okay, so that's kind of a quick overview of kind of creating your first campaign, getting users added. So that's definitely not everything Atomize can do, absolutely. So, keep looking through our help documentation, sign up for future webinars, and just reach out to us in the help chat. We can help you build something out that really works for your team. So thanks for joining today's webinar, and I will see you next time.